Hi there, and welcome to the weekly market update. This is Reynaldo speaking from the Enlightened Super Trader Education. So, looking at the markets today, today is actually Sunday, March 17, Sunday here in the US. From what happened basically over the weekend, there's a lot of news based in Cyprus in regards to the financial markets. So, which caused, if we can see through here, the euro to gap pretty much from 130.76, which was about the closing price from last Friday, and opened at 129.15, 30, so approximately about 160 pips to the downside. So it was actually phenomenal, like in terms of that if you are in the trade, if you shorted pretty much last week, then congratulations. We personally shorted the dollar against the yen. So from last week, we can see through here, based on our methodology, based on my methodology, method number 1, and you can see from the opening today, it's about 170 pips pretty much, and that's a part of the gap. And now it's just currently filling the gap at the moment, so there is a probability that they will continue to drop. It's highly probable. So each and every currency pair pretty much drop, euro being the strongest right there. The pound against the dollar didn't really gap, so which was good, with exception of the pound. Dollar Swiss, let's see what happened. Dollar Swiss gapped up. Aussie against the dollar gap down as well to the downside, so it was about 104.10, and it opened at approximately 103.46, so about 80 pips to the downside. And dollar CAD, I believe, gapped up from the closing, right there, 101.93, opened at 102.18, so about 20-30 pips. The Kiwi against the dollar, I believe, gapped down as well based on that. The close right there, 82.73, opened at 82.22, so approximately 50 and something pips. Euro pound, which is also one of our trades last week. This was a beauty. So from the close, 86.49, and then open at 85.32, so 100 pips. So anything got to do with the euro, where we got in is approximately about 86.70 actually. So that was pretty good. Euro yen, that gapped massively as well to the downside from 124.54 all the way to an opening rate 121, so 21, 300 pips to the downside. So that was a beauty actually. And then the pound yen gapped as well from the closing 143.97 all the way, and opened at 142. So part of our trades in our trade alerts last week, they were too short against pretty much the yen, mainly the euro currently being weak. So the question now is, what's going to happen with the marketplace tomorrow? Caution or warning, I believe the market is going to drop tomorrow. There's going to be a bit of a gap depending on what the market is going to do later on. But currently, based on the stock futures price, is about more than 112 points as well to the downside. Therefore, if we're going to look into the marketplace at the moment, here's on the indices. We're going to look at the Dow Jones Industrial 30. Part of actually last Friday's live trading class and a trading daily routine, which you can, by the way, be a member. If you're a current member at the moment, you have access based on that on the Observer membership into our website. So from a stabilization point of view, so in terms of these, the odds and probability that the market will then correct itself is highly probable. It could probably the start of the correction, so I'll be bearish basically tomorrow, and depending as well in the afternoon tomorrow. If the bulls will start to take over, then great, but other than that, I believe there's a lot of room in order for the bears to push the price all the way down. Where to? That's not a problem. We can make it calculated around the 14,300, around that area. So, and in terms of a correction point of view, right, create a new from the last low and the current high. Yeah, the first level is about the 14,003, 50% around the 14,237, and then 62 about 174. But from currently looking at it, it's going to go through around here pretty much till the end of March. As a form of correction, it will choose either to continue and bounce off to create a new higher high, but if not, if this secondary uptrend will be broken, then all the way to 13.8 with a real good demand level about the 14,000. So we're going to see in terms of sellers trying to push the price back pretty soon. Right, so that is my take on it. Even though in terms of weekly last week, the bulls are still in control, very, very powerful. If now it's going to form a bearish engulfing or some form of a doji or some sort, then even better, then it can head back up. Stabilization could stabilize, or if it goes through a bearish engulfing, in the next couple of weeks it'll be to the downside. So higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Monthly though is still very, very strong. Anything can occur, anything can happen. As far as I'm concerned, it can all come all the way back down to 1461, and we can have a gravestone doji or some sort. But when that happens, then we can short the market. But for now, the bulls are still currently in control on the bigger time frame. Likewise for the medium time frame, but the shorter term time frame, what happened pretty much in Europe, we're going to see a big gap perhaps by tomorrow, and then they might fill that gap to head back to the upside. But there's an opportunity for this to head towards about 14,300. So that is my take on it on the marketplace. Now the other thing is that we have a few workshops basically that we'll be doing March 19. 5 simple ways on how to profit consistently from trading. So that's free. And then on March 26, how to consistently make money trading the currency markets, so also free. In April, we have the power of trends and tips on how to use dojis. I believe there's certain dojis have certain roles, and I'll explain to you more based on that. Likewise for the trending market. And then April 27, 28, basically an award-winning course that I'm currently doing is the Art of Quantum Trading, the complete guide on how to beat the markets consistently. So that's for $39.50, which is going to be online. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it today. So if you are currently long the marketplace, just be aware, be careful. But if you're short the marketplace, congratulations, and hopefully you'll be the same and making money pretty much. I was so excited when I saw the market open today, gap down, took my profit target. This was pretty much the last one out of that, and yeah, now currently heading back up to the upside. So I'll be rethinking later on whether if I should go back in to go short or go long. But other than that, this position is closed. 170 pips overnight, pretty much not overnight, over the weekend, and I'm happy. Alright, and I hope you'll be happy tomorrow too if you're on the right trade, but if you're not, then I could imagine that you're not going to be happy. Alright, maybe perhaps you would need more than coaching or education, and I'm more than happy to help you. Take care until next time, happy trading, and see you soon.